Lesson 1, Discussing Partnerships.
Good afternoon. I believe we're here to discuss the potential partnership.
Yes, I'm excited to explore how we can work together.
I've reviewed the proposal, and I think there's a lot of potential for collaboration.
That's great to hear. I believe our strengths complement each other well.
Absolutely. Let's go over the key points and see how we can move forward.
I prepared some ideas, but I'm open to hearing your thoughts as well.
Collaboration is all about finding common ground and building on it.
Agreed. I'm confident we can create something impactful together.
Let's set some goals and timelines to keep us on track.
Lesson 2, Hotel Services.
What do you think about hotels offering services?
They provide a lot of comfort and convenience.
Yes. Some have amazing amenities, like spas.
Exactly. It makes the stay more enjoyable.
I love hotels with good dining options too.
Me too. Great food can make a trip memorable.
Have you stayed in any luxurious hotels?
Yes, once at a 5-star hotel in Paris.
Wow, that sounds incredible. It is wonderful.
Lesson 3, Safe Driving Practices.
Stopping and many other aspects of driving require focus and skill.
In addition, the driver should be aware of their surroundings at all times.
It's so important to stay alert, especially in heavy traffic or bad weather.
Defensive driving can prevent accidents and keep everyone safe.
Do you have any tips for staying focused on long drives?
Taking breaks and staying hydrated can help maintain concentration.
That's good advice. I'll make sure to plan my route with rest stops.
It's also helpful to avoid distractions like phones or loud music.
Safety should always come first. Thanks for the reminders.
Lesson 4, Dealing with Worries.
Hey, do you ever worry about anything?
Yeah, I sometimes worry about taking on too much at work or in my personal life.
I think everyone feels that way at times. It's part of being human.
How do you handle stress or anxiety when it comes up?
I try to focus on what I can control and let go of what I can't.
That's a healthy mindset. I've been practicing mindfulness to stay grounded.
That's a great tool. It helps you stay present and not get overwhelmed.
Exactly. It's all about finding what works for you and sticking with it.
Let's support each other when things get tough. We're in this together.
Lesson 5, Planning a Picnic.
The market is open on Sundays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Got it?
We should plan our picnic by the lake for next weekend.
That sounds perfect. What should we bring for food?
How about sandwiches, fruit, and some snacks? Simple but delicious.
I'll handle the drinks. Do you think we should invite anyone else?
Let's keep it small for now. Just the two of us enjoying the outdoors.
I like that idea. It'll be a nice way to relax and unwind.
We can bring a blanket and some games to make it even more fun.
I'm looking forward to it. It's been a while since we had a proper picnic.
Lesson 6: Exploring South America.
I've always wanted to explore South America. Let's research some destinations.
That sounds exciting. Do you have any specific countries in mind?
I'm thinking of Peru for Machu Picchu and Brazil for the Amazon rainforest.
Both are incredible choices. The culture and nature there are breathtaking.
I've heard the food is amazing too. I'd love to try authentic dishes.
Me too. Exploring local cuisine is one of the best parts of traveling.
Let's start planning and see if we can make it happen next year.
I'm in. It'll be an adventure of a lifetime.
I can't wait to experience everything South America has to offer.
Lesson 7: Embracing change.
Change can be scary, but it's also necessary for growth.
Yes, but it's when we embrace change that we can grow and learn.
I've been trying to adopt that mindset in my own life.
It's not easy, but it's worth it. Change pushes us out of our comfort zones.
Do you have any advice for dealing with uncertainty?
Focus on the opportunities rather than the challenges. Every change brings something new.
That's a great perspective. I'll try to see change as a chance to improve.
You've got this. Embrace it, and you'll come out stronger on the other side.
Thanks for the encouragement. I'm ready to take on whatever comes my way.
Lesson 8: Stress Management.
Have you tried any stress management techniques? I've tried deep breathing, but it's not always effective for me.
Deep breathing can be helpful, but it doesn't work for everyone. Have you considered meditation or yoga?
I've thought about it, but I'm not sure where to start. Do you have any tips?
There are plenty of guided meditation apps that can help you get started. They're beginner-friendly and easy to follow.
That sounds like a good idea. I'll give it a try. What about physical activity? Does that help with stress?
Absolutely. Exercise releases endorphins, which can improve your mood and reduce stress.
I'll try incorporating some light workouts into my routine. Thanks for the suggestions.
No problem. It's all about finding what works best for you.
I'm ready to take control of my stress and feel more balanced.
Lesson 9: Connecting through technology.
Technology has made it possible to connect with people from all over the world in an instant.
Not just that, technology has also transformed how we learn, work, and even entertain ourselves.
It's amazing how much has changed in such a short time. Do you think it's made life easier or more complicated?
A bit of both. While it's convenient, it can also be overwhelming with so much information available.
That's true. It's important to find a balance and not let technology take over our lives.
Agreed. Setting boundaries, like screen-free time, can help maintain that balance.
I've been trying to limit my social media use, and it's made a big difference.
That's a great step. Technology is a tool, and it's up to us to use it wisely.
Let's make the most of its benefits while staying mindful of its impact.
Lesson 10: Quick bite to eat.
Perfect. Is there anywhere I can grab a quick bite to eat around here?
There's a great cafe just around the corner. They serve sandwiches, salads, and pastries.
That sounds ideal. Do they have any vegetarian options?
Yes, they have a few delicious veggie sandwiches and salads.
I'll check it out. Thanks for the recommendation.
No problem. Let me know how you like it.
I will. It's always nice to find a good spot for a quick meal.
Definitely. It's a lifesaver when you're in a hurry.
I'm heading there now. Thanks again.
Lesson 11: Exploring Quebec City.
Quebec City is one of the oldest cities in North America. It's full of history and charm.
I've heard it's beautiful. What are some must-see places there?
The city contains many buildings that date back to the 1600s, like the Chateau Frontenac.
That sounds incredible. I'd love to walk through the old streets and take in the architecture.
The cobblestone streets and European vibe make it feel like you've stepped into another world.
Do they have any festivals or events that showcase the culture?
Yes, the Winter Carnival is a huge event with ice sculptures, parades, and activities.
That sounds like so much fun. I'll have to plan a trip there soon.
You won't regret it. It's a city that truly captures the heart.
Lesson 12: Protecting forests.
The forests are so important, not just for us but for future generations of people.
Absolutely. We need to protect them to ensure they're around for years to come.
Do you think reforestation efforts are making a difference?
They are, but it's also about reducing deforestation and promoting sustainable practices.
I've been trying to support brands that use eco-friendly materials and practices.
That's a great way to contribute. Every small action helps.
It's also important to educate others about the importance of forests.
Agreed. Awareness is the first step toward change.
Let's do our part to protect these natural treasures.
Lesson 13: Historical Explorers.
After Pizarro's conquests, one of his captains arrived from Peru and Ecuador.
That's fascinating. Did they encounter any resistance or challenges?
Yes, the journey was fraught with difficulties, but they were determined to expand their reach.
It's amazing how explorers navigated unknown territories with limited resources.
Then the German featherman arrived from Venezuela, adding another layer to the story.
History is full of such incredible tales of exploration and discovery.
It makes you appreciate the courage and resilience of those early adventurers.
Absolutely. Their journeys shaped the world we live in today.
Let's hope their stories continue to inspire future generations.
Lesson 14: Hobbies and Interests.
I like playing soccer and painting. It's a great way to unwind and express myself.
That's great. How often do you play soccer or paint?
I try to play soccer at least once a week with friends, and I paint whenever I have free time.
That's a nice balance. Do you have a favorite subject to paint?
I love painting landscapes. There's something calming about capturing nature on canvas.
That sounds beautiful. Have you ever considered showcasing your work?
I've thought about it, but I'm still building my confidence as an artist.
You should go for it. Sharing your art can be a rewarding experience.
Thanks for the encouragement. Maybe I'll start small and see how it goes.
Lesson 15: Stepping Back.
I'm grateful I've now quit public affairs altogether and laid down my burden.
That's a big decision. How do you feel now that you've stepped back?
It's a mix of relief and reflection. I'm ready to focus on what truly matters to me.
Sometimes, stepping away is the best way to find clarity and peace.
I'm looking forward to spending more time on personal projects and hobbies.
That sounds fulfilling. It's important to prioritize your well-being.
I've realized that life is too short to be consumed by things that don't bring joy.
That's a valuable lesson. Let's make the most of the time we have.
I'm excited for this new chapter and the opportunities it brings.
Lesson 16: Operating a car.
Are you familiar with the way the car is operated? It's important to know how to use the controls.
Yes, I've driven a few times, but I'm still getting comfortable with everything.
It's all about practice. The more you drive, the more confident you'll feel.
Do you have any tips for navigating tricky situations, like parallel parking?
Take it slow and use your mirrors. It's okay to adjust multiple times until you get it right.
That's reassuring. I'll keep practicing until it becomes second nature.
Remember, every driver was a beginner at some point. You'll get there.
Thanks for the encouragement. I'm determined to improve.
Let me know if you ever want to go for a practice drive. I'm happy to help.
Lesson 17: Ethical Practices.
In many cases, Nike has made an effort to create better working conditions for those in underdeveloped countries.
That's a step in the right direction. Ethical practices are so important in today's world.
It's encouraging to see big brands take responsibility and make positive changes.
Do you think other companies will follow their lead?
I hope so. Consumer demand for transparency and fairness is growing.
It's up to us to support brands that prioritize ethical practices.
Absolutely. Every purchase we make is a vote for the kind of world we want to live in.
Let's continue to raise awareness and hold companies accountable.
Together, we can drive meaningful change in the industry.
Lesson 18: Renaissance Artists.
Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci both lived in Italy around the year 1500.
That's such an exciting period in history. Their work has had a lasting impact on art and culture.
It's amazing how their creativity and innovation continue to inspire people today.
Do you have a favorite piece by either artist?
I love Michelangelo's David and Leonardo's Mona Lisa. They're timeless masterpieces.
Those are iconic. It's incredible how much detail and emotion they captured.
The Renaissance was a golden age of art, science, and exploration.
It's a reminder of what humans can achieve when creativity and curiosity are nurtured.
Let's hope future generations continue to be inspired by their legacy.
Lesson 19: Celebrating Milestones.
A trip or organizing a themed party can be a fun way to celebrate a milestone.
That's a great idea. It's important to mark special moments in life.
Do you have any upcoming milestones you'd like to celebrate?
My birthday is coming up, and I'm thinking of hosting a small gathering with friends.
That sounds lovely. What theme are you considering?
Maybe a retro 80s party. It'll be fun to dress up and relive that era.
That's a fantastic idea. It's sure to be a memorable night.
I'm excited to plan it. Celebrating with loved ones makes everything more special.
Let me know if you need help with anything. I'd be happy to pitch in.
Lesson 20: Gratitude for Life.
I always feel grateful for another year of life. Birthdays remind us of the blessings we have.
Me too. It's a time to reflect and appreciate the people and experiences that shape us.
Do you have any birthday traditions or rituals?
I like to write down things I'm thankful for and set goals for the year ahead.
That's a beautiful way to celebrate. It's about growth and gratitude.
Exactly. It's not just about the presents, but the presence of loved ones.
Let's make every birthday a celebration of life and all its possibilities.
Agreed. Here's to many more years of joy, love, and adventure.
Cheers to that. Life is a gift, and every year is a new chapter.
Lesson 21: Journaling Journey.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see where this journaling journey takes me in the coming months.
That's wonderful. Journaling can be such a powerful tool for self-reflection and growth.
I've already noticed how it helps me process my thoughts and emotions.
It's amazing how putting pen to paper can bring clarity and peace.
Do you have any tips for staying consistent with journaling?
Try to make it a daily habit, even if it's just a few sentences. Consistency is key.
I'll keep that in mind. I'm determined to make this a regular practice.
You've got this. Every entry is a step toward understanding yourself better.
Thanks for the encouragement. I'm ready to embrace this journey fully.
Lesson 22, Forest Adventure.
I heard the nearby forest is a fantastic hiking spot. Have you ever been there?
No, but I've always wanted to explore it. The idea of being surrounded by nature sounds wonderful.
It really is. The forest has these amazing trails, and the sounds of birds and rustling leaves are so calming.
That sounds like the perfect escape from the city noise. We should definitely plan a trip there soon.
Absolutely. We could pack some snacks, bring a camera, and make a day of it.
I love that idea. Maybe we could even invite a few friends to join us.
Great thinking. Sharing the experience would make it even more memorable.
Let's check the weather and set a date. I'm already excited about it.
Me too. This is going to be an adventure we won't forget.
Lesson 23, Breaking Stereotypes.
Sometimes I feel like we need to start thinking a little less stereotypically about certain things.
I completely agree. It's easy to fall into those patterns, but it limits our perspective.
Exactly. For example, people often assume certain jobs are only for one gender, which isn't fair.
True. It's important to challenge those assumptions and encourage everyone to pursue their passions.
That's a great message to send. It's about breaking barriers and creating opportunities for everyone.
It's not always easy, though. Some people resist change, but that doesn't mean we should stop trying.
You're right. Even small steps can make a big difference over time.
Let's lead by example and encourage others to think differently too.
Sounds like a plan. Change starts with us, after all.
Lesson 24, The Counteroffer.
I presented my counteroffer to them, and they seemed to be considering it.
That's a good sign. Did they give any immediate feedback?
Not really. They asked for some time to discuss it internally before getting back to me.
That's pretty standard. It shows they're taking your proposal seriously.
I hope so. I put a lot of thought into it, and I think it's a fair deal.
I'm sure they'll see that too. Just give them the space to evaluate it properly.
You're right. Patience is key in these situations.
Exactly. In the meantime, stay positive and prepare for any follow-up questions they might have.
Good advice. I'll make sure I'm ready for whatever comes next.
Lesson 25, Decision Time.
We have a few options here, and I think we should help each other make a decision.
That sounds like a plan. Let's weigh the pros and cons of each option first.
Good idea. I'll list them out, and we can discuss which one makes the most sense.
Perfect. Once we've narrowed it down, we can set a date to finalize everything.
Agreed. Having a timeline will keep us on track and avoid unnecessary delays.
Exactly. It's all about being organized and working together.
I appreciate your input. It's always easier to make decisions with a second perspective.
Same here. Teamwork makes the dream work, right?
Absolutely. Let's get started and make this happen.
Lesson 26, The Goldfish Story.
Did you hear about the girl who sold her goldfish?
No, what happened?
She sold it to a boy who said he had another goldfish at home.
That's interesting. Did she ask why he wanted another one?
Apparently, he wanted a companion for his current goldfish.
That's actually really thoughtful. Goldfish can get lonely too, I guess.
I never thought about that, but it makes sense. It's nice that he cared enough to think of it.
Definitely. It's a small gesture, but it shows a lot of kindness.
It's a good reminder that even the smallest actions can have meaning.
Lesson 27, Proactive Planning.
We absolutely need a proactive plan to overcome any obstacles we may encounter.
I couldn't agree more. Waiting for problems to arise isn't a good strategy.
Exactly. If we anticipate challenges, we can prepare solutions in advance.
That way, we're not caught off guard and can handle things more effectively.
It's all about being one step ahead. Let's brainstorm potential issues and how to address them.
Great idea. The more prepared we are, the smoother everything will go.
Plus, it'll give us more confidence moving forward.
Absolutely. A solid plan is the foundation of success.
Let's get started and make sure we're ready for anything.
Lesson 28, Financial Goals.
That makes sense. How do I set achievable financial goals, though?
Start by being specific about what you want to achieve. For example, saving for a house or paying off debt.
Okay, so having a clear target is the first step. What's next?
Break it down into smaller, manageable steps. Like saving a certain amount each month.
That sounds doable. How do I stay on track?
Regularly review your progress and adjust if needed. It's important to stay flexible.
Got it. What if I fall behind or face unexpected expenses?
Don't get discouraged. Just reassess and keep moving forward. Consistency is key.
This is really helpful. I feel more confident about setting my goals now.
Lesson 29, Creative Careers.
That sounds like a creative job. How has it shaped your career?
It's been amazing. It's taught me to think outside the box and approach problems differently.
That's a valuable skill. Has it opened up new opportunities for you?
Definitely. I've been able to work on diverse projects and collaborate with talented people.
That sounds exciting. Do you feel like it's helped you grow personally as well?
Absolutely. It's pushed me out of my comfort zone and helped me discover new strengths.
That's inspiring. It's great to see how a creative job can have such a positive impact.
It's been a rewarding journey, and I'm excited to see where it takes me next.
I'm sure you'll continue to achieve amazing things.
Lesson 30, Lessons Learned.
I made the same mistake again. I can't believe it happened.
Don't be too hard on yourself. It's a lesson learned, and that's what matters.
You're right. I just hope it doesn't cause any major issues.
I'm sure it'll be fine in the end. The important thing is to take steps to avoid it in the future.
True. I'll make a checklist or something to help me stay organized.
That's a great idea. Sometimes we need systems to keep us on track.
I'll also ask for feedback more often to catch mistakes early.
Exactly. Learning from this experience will only make you better.
Thanks for the encouragement. I feel more motivated to improve now.
Lesson 31, Renovation Budgeting.
Have you thought about how much we should spend on the renovations?
Yes, I think setting a budget is crucial. What do you have in mind?
I was thinking we could allocate around $10,000 for the kitchen.
That sounds reasonable. What about the living room?
Maybe we could do that for about $5,000. It doesn't need too much work.
I agree. And the bathroom?
For the bathroom, we should probably budget $7,000. It needs a lot of updates.
Perfect. That gives us a good overview. Should we prioritize the kitchen first?
Absolutely. A nice kitchen can really enhance our home value.
Lesson 32, Personal Touches.
I love adding personal touches to my living space.
Oh, me too. What have you done recently?
I just painted a couple of walls in a bright color. It really livens up the room.
That sounds great. I recently bought some artwork from a local artist.
That's awesome. Supporting local artists is such a good idea.
Yes, it makes my space feel unique and special.
I agree. Do you have any favorite pieces?
Definitely. One piece is a colorful abstract painting. It always catches my eye.
Abstract art can be so captivating. I love how it sparks different emotions.